still unknown, but multiple reports say that some kind of giant destroyed it. Many find this answer to be suspect, claiming this supposed giant to have been a gas-induced hallucination from a broken line. The besieged city of Sawahara has already been plagued by a string of grisly murders over the last several months.
What's going on? This is no time to go to school! Besides, I'm too worried about Ren! He might be in trouble! I can help! Hi. Hi? Bang, bang.
You want to explain this note you left me, Honjo?
Oh, so you made it home safe and sound. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, but back to this note.
Huh? Oh, you mean the one about taking Kasumi. She's right here. You big dumb jerk-faced tough guy wannabe! I thought you were dead! But no! You've just been clubbing!
Shut up already! Would you just cool it, you psychotic gnome?
Who are you calling a gnome? And... You could hear that, right? She's perfectly fine and full of vim and vigor. Same for Shiro.
Okay, that's reassuring. The note had me worried, but you did save me some trouble. I couldn't let Kasumi go to school right now with this whole situation we're in.
It didn't seem like she was planning to go anyway. But you're right, this definitely isn't the time for anyone to head up there. Stop! My arms aren't long enough! Are you interested in talking with us about what's been going on now?
Yeah. You have information, don't you? I want it. But first things first.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, Ren, how goes it? What's the word, turd?
Cut the crap! And don't tell Kasumi about that fight the other night, or any of this other stuff!
Yeah, fine. Looks like you'll owe me one, though.
Hey, wait! Are you talking to Ren? Let me talk to him, okay?
No way! Stop it! Get off me! Here, come on, you can tell me instead, okay? So have you made any progress with him?
What?
Huh?
What do you mean by progress?
Oh man, you're gonna stay a virgin forever. Heartbreaking.
Stop being gross! Well, should we get back to business or what? Sounds like a rough situation. So this Rhea girl, was leaving her okay?
Not with me, no. But the priest told me something while I was there.
I know I haven't given you many reasons to trust me, but I would like to say this at least. I have no intention whatsoever of hurting Teresia, I assure you.
Do you trust him?
Of course not. But Father Trifa didn't seem to be outright lying to me either.
It's pretty clear she's tied up in this somehow. If you tried to take her when you left, the situation could have gotten way uglier. So don't worry. You made the right decision considering the circumstance. Seems to me what you've got's an intel problem.
And that's where you come in handy, Honjo. The 8 places these freak show fascists say they've set up across town. You know where they are, right?
I do. Sawahara City's been home to a bunch of weird companies for a long time now. If you include places even remotely under their influence, then the list covers pretty much everything. Like you may have heard, this entire town could have been built for their nefarious machinations. At least that's what my grandpa always told me.
Grandpa?
Yes, dimwit, have you already forgotten the name of the hospital you and Shiro were both taken to? Guess what? My parents are in charge of the place. Honjo General Hospital.
Your family's loaded and you act like that?
What are you implying, Ren? Back to what we were saying, because of my family, I know all the shady stuff about this town. And these things you call swastikas, there are 8?
Yeah, and they said 2 of them have already opened.
Any idea where?
Yes, probably the park and the museum.
Then at least half of the remaining 6 should be pretty obvious. My hospital, the school, and the church. But I'm sure you already had those on your list, didn't you?
Yes, I did, though I only figured out the hospital after what you told me. The other 3, I don't have a clue. And it's important that I know.
The amusement park, the city tower, the civic hall. That makes 8. And we'd be foolish to overlook what most of these focal points have in common. Outside of the church, The rest of them see a lot of people every day, which means no shortage of souls for their sacrifices.
What will you do? You can't realistically protect all 6 places at the same time.
Right. I'll go up to the school. Yeah, I know it's selfish, but I have to. Also, Sakurai and Rusalka were up there. They can't be ignored.
All right. I had a feeling you'd say that. The bridge was destroyed, and there are pictures of the giant all over the internet. With all the chaos that's been going on, everybody staying in their houses for a few days would be the most favorable outcome. But Japan's been at peace for so long. I doubt you can count on that.
You think you could do something about the people at the hospital before it's too late?
I'm certainly going to do whatever I can.
Fair enough. Thanks for taking the wool off my eyes. I owe you one. I'll pay you back somehow. So you gotta be careful, okay? See ya.
Are you done talking? Look what I found, Ren! I borrowed Kasumi school uniform. We are going to the school, no? Does it look good?
Yeah, you look gorgeous. I mean it. It's time to go. Come on.
Everyone's acting so strange.
You're right. And worse, Sakurai and Rusalka are nowhere in sight. Rhea either. Which could mean they've already got a plan to prevent anyone from escaping. And somehow they got every student to show up. Might be hypnosis or something. But if that is what's happening, why aren't they here? And where the hell are they? They were able to orchestrate this right under my nose.
Ren! Come sit with me. Your face. It looks like this. You haven't had a chance to rest at all. So come here and sit down. It's really quite nice.
Thank you. My stomach hurts.
Is it because you're hungry?
Yeah, I guess. How are you feeling, Marie?
I'm feeling okay for the time being. Would you like me to go and get something for you?
No, stay with me. I don't particularly want to be alone with my thoughts right now. The company is much nicer. But thank you.
Tell me everything. I want to hear all about the things you used to do when you came to school. This building reminds me of a castle in a certain way. It's so big. And since there are so many people that are around the same age, I bet you had a lot of fun here.
Yeah, it was fun.
Tell me about it.
Sure. Kasumi, Shiro, and I have been friends as long as I can remember. They're both dumb and noisy, which meant they were both magnets for trouble. But I think that was part of the fun. I wished it could keep going on forever. I'd always go up to the roof when I felt like getting away. My first year here, I met this weird older girl. Then Kasumi came looking for me, and it ended up being somewhere we would go to hang out. Shiro was always a bonehead, and Rhea would eat the most stomach-churning sandwiches. To think, not so long ago, the four of us were together all the time. But things have changed.
Oui, now you've got me as the fifth person. Well, is that okay with you?
You bet. I'm sure it'll be fun. That's a promise.
right. Dunker for a hell of a time, boys.
They're here.
Yep, so it would seem. Oh, wait! What's going on, you guys? What is that?
Thanks. Stash her somewhere, would you?
Of course I will. But Ren's not gonna like it that we lied to him. If we let her die, he is gonna be super pissed.
What was that? No way. A swastika?
In der Nacht, wo alles schläft, wie schön den Meeresboden zu verlassen. Ich hebe den Kopf über das Wasser. Welch Freude, das Spiel der Wasserwelle. Durch die nun sehr brochene Stiere rufen wir unseren Namen. Herr schwarzes Herr wir Welten Wind, welch Freude, sie trocknen zu sehen.
Bravo! That was actually kind of impressive. I didn't think an old crone like you could pull that off. And welcome. But you know, if I'm being honest, you weren't the one I was expecting.
Oh, you're talking about Bay right now, aren't you? Just between we three, he seems pretty smitten with you. But I do have a bad habit of taking other people's things for my own. But why? Why would I do that? Because I enjoy depriving people of the things they want. Oh, how precious. That's almost tickles. But it also feels kind of good. Your territory's supposed to be the school? Was cosplaying as a schoolgirl starting to hurt? Old bag. No, I'm taking Zircon too. I'm mean-spirited, greedy, and always ravenously hungry. So won't you indulge me? Let me feast. Feuer! Täter umgehen nach der Rolle! Fight, but you still gave it your all. Now then, kids, do you have any final words you'd like to share?
Deja vu again? Boring.
You're young city, old lady. I'll crush you, Verm! What the hell are they talking about? Vermin like that never make any sense to me at all.
So, what are you doing here?
Sorry. I swear it was never my intention to get in your way while you were working.
How about you tell me why you've been sticking to my ass like a damned shadow? You've been following me for several hours now. I was thinking you'd kill me at any moment, but I get an apology instead. Explain yourself.
I had an errand that needed tending to in a place you were already headed. I was hoping to make my way there as quietly as possible, so I tailed you this far, which seems to have only worsened the matter. Even so, there's a silver lining. This situation is fixable.
You think those words will work on me, especially after you dare interrupt me for your own purposes. You should know better than that. If you really want to apologize, then tell me one thing. What was it you and Spinne were up to that had to be kept so secret? From the outside, it looks like you were trying to shut him up.
Say sometimes. Anyhow, you should try now.
Let me use.
Okay, I'm gonna go there straight.
Kena react.
See if I can Kobayashi this one.
Kobayashi.
Oh, did he go in?
Sekali
Oh.
dia macam
Oh!
dia macam
Oh!
Oh, 나이스.
Really? The tree is 145. Hit. Knocked one. Knocked the other one.
疲れるかなあ、
山のてっぺん。
あ、オッケーオッケー。終わったら撃ちたいな。
止まってね、あれ。止まってるっしょ、ウド。この辺だろ、頭。おぉ嘘だ。
当たった、一発当てた。左ね。
I see two. The right below opposite.
Come on, where?
They're all there. Behind the rock.
Woo! じゃんって言ったら、エビは美味しいからいいんだよって言ってた。あ、何が見えてんだあいつには。
強い何今のなんで知らないの今の
いるまだ。いやこれか。もうパルス来てんだけど。HP 俺1ミリ。飲まれたら死ぬ。嫌だパルスに舐められたら死ぬ。ペロ
Penta are going to get a vision on them soon, but they've got vision. Dianis here, Mytek taking shots down. Tweedy knocked and down. Oh, there's a nade coming in over the top. That could be such a big nade. Oh, it's just going to roll past the tree. Oh, what a nade from Copper Magic. He wipes them out in one single nade.
По дороге, пацаны. А не по дороге. Мимо нас. За камень стал. Я вас справа, короче,
Слева забираю.
Genau, so selbsterfüllende Prophezeiung. Oh, schöner Spray. Alter, der Toni hier mit Erfahrung schön um die Seite, wird aber... Oh, LOL, Alex auch nochmal down. Was ist denn mit ihm los? Der ballert ja das komplette Team. Ja, das komplette Team alleine rausgenommen. Toni Sosa! Was für ein Verrückter!